welcome back to the Rolling With podcast. Today, Jete is working, so the next time we have on, he'll be on with us in the next one. But today, you got me and Butch. We're going to discuss some things that we heard about. We're going to take some audience questions. We're going to discuss some bowling shit. We're going to discuss football stuff. We're going to discuss everything today. Don't know how long we're going to go, but we're chilling tomorrow till like 1 o'clock. So we got some time today. Ask questions in the chat. Very encouraged. Keep continuing to like, share, follow, subscribe. Go visit us at all the platforms. And then, yeah, let's get our show started, buddy. Now, what was your question?
You see, do you see what the hats, what they're doing?
What?
They're going with, hold on one second.
So you have no words? You got to use your words.
No, I don't have no words. That was the wrong thing to do.
First day? I don't like this light. Hold on, bro.
I remember my first day too.
Is it too dark? It is too dark. Hold on, bro. I don't like that bright ass light there. Okay. I think I'm in a better place here. Yeah, I'd prefer that over that bright ass light that was above my head. Yeah, words are hard.
Words are
What do you
hard.
got, bro?
I'm trying to find it because I took a screenshot of it and didn't show up. Never mind. I'll just show you later. But the new 49ers hat that's going to be dropping this year, fire. It's like around August, September time.
I know you see what we're doing, right?
Yeah. What?
You see what we're doing, right? We're beefing up the defense. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know y'all see. I know y'all seeing that we're making moves right now.
I want you to see this hat so fucking bad because it is fire.
Well, fucking when you get it, send me a picture, bro. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all see the Niners starting to beef the defense up right now. Don't say shit to me now, bro. And y'all know the Eagles' defense is stout, bro. So, and then we got the defensive end, and everybody's like, well, y'all just picked up a defensive end. Yeah, he's a rookie. He's gonna be behind someone who's a monster. And with Nick Bosa gets hurt, because Nick Bosa will get hurt, then he'll have someone to go in the back, bro. Because Nick Bosa's not going to play healthy the whole year. What you mean who they throw it to, bro? They're trying to go get Amari Cooper. Ayuk is the frustrating one. I think, as a Niner fan, watching what has transpired over the last 2 seasons with fucking Brandon Ayuk, bro, he's one of the most frustrating receivers I feel like we've ever had, other than T.O.
Check your phone.
You really want me to see this fucking hat, don't you?
Dude, I think you would love this hat.
You're gonna get me one.
I mean, it's
I would
the
rock
49ers.
that. That's fire.
Hey, show everybody because I can't figure out how to fucking do it on this. First day?
No, I'm trying to show him my watch too.
Yeah.
It's like a Golden State Niner hat.
Yeah, it's a golden. So they're supposed to drop.
So, okay, we could talk about that. What's your thoughts on the PBA moving to CBS? And it's just a few shows. It's not the CW. Like it's the CW and CBS. Is that how that goes?
I thought it was just a CW.
Well, no, because they signed a contract to bowl. Brandon, what are the terms of the contract? Because I know CBS, CW, so they're splitting between tournaments. So obviously, you're going to get more viewership through the CBS one rather than CW one. And bro, we can't say that's the frustrating part about the PBA is they get into these companies and these networks that we have to pay X amount of money for that I'm not fucking paying. Sorry, but I'm just not. Like everything that we have to watch now, you gotta fucking pay for. Like it's just an annoyance. So
people are going off like YouTube, going off of YouTube, making us pay a subscription to watch it. That way, because
I keep saying, put it on Netflix, bro.
I don't think Netflix is gonna get that much traction. To be honest with you,
why? What do you mean?
I don't think it's not gonna get traction. It's not gonna get the traction that they're looking for.
Bro, watched fucking horse racing. I watched horse racing, bro.
Were you that bored? Bored?
No, listen, hear me out. I was watching horse racing on Netflix, right? I felt like I could have been one of the jockeys, bro.
I think you're sort of a.
That's
you are
how
a
much
jockey.
they put a battery in my back to be a fucking jockey, bro.
How tall
Now
are you?
imagine they do it with a
How
sport
tall are
that's
you?
actually fun.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You couldn't be a jockey.
Truck, I know I wanted to. I'm aware, but I'm saying when you watch something that gets you geeked up, do you think that Netflix wouldn't make a fucking production out of it?
I mean, they would.
You're not gonna sit here and tell me that they wouldn't find the dirt that goes on too? They'd be like, yo, we know some shit that goes on, and they put it on Netflix, bro. The PBA would, in my opinion.
I think, yeah, you got a good point.
Because who finds the drama in documentaries or sports as much as Netflix or ESPN does?
That's a good point.
Right? So, or, bro, HBO, fucking Max, fucking, bro, pick something that's not cable TV. And Steve Rubling's going to disagree because he's like, oh, go back to normal TV. We'll see. But something inside of me tells me that the viewership won't be changing that much and they're still going to be fighting to do this.
Terry said Discovery Channel.
Discovery Channel? What the fuck? Were they bowling and go shopping or kind of trying to find gold? The fuck?
Go and find
Yeah.
find bones afterwards.
Yeah, bro. What are they fucking searching for? Fucking red crab over the Bering Sea? What do you got, bro?
Hey, there we go.
You like Deadliest Catch? I fucking love Deadliest Catch.
I haven't watched it in years.
Yo, shout out R.I.P. Phil, bro. That was my guy, bro. You remember Phil from Deadliest Catch, bro?
Yeah, the captain. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. CBS Sports has always been a backbone channel they can go to. But, okay, Trevor, let's be honest. What has it done for them?
Nothing.
You had a... And I'm not saying the shows have been bad, but I want to know where the ratings have been that a network doesn't seem to want to hold on to the PBA and do something with it, right? Yeah, like, and I don't understand how in this day and age and everything that's gone on in the world, how we can't have fucking the PBA have an established network to go to, like football, like baseball, like college basketball, like college football. What are we lacking in the PBA that's not bringing viewership to the sport?
I don't know. We need more people. We need more people like Tommy Jones and you know the trash talking Tommy Jones, and it's hard to say. We need more Belmo and fucking Sean Rash fucking episodes.
Speaking of Sean Rash,
Yeah, I know. Motive, baby.
good decision.
We talked about this. You and I talked about this, and when he was with Brunswick, and I agreed with you. I agree with you 100% on this. When you said when he was with Brunswick, what were their balls at that time? Slow and chuggy. What is Motive? Motive is slow and kind of chuggy. Now, will I see him beefing with, you know, I mean, the first time he beefs with fucking AJ Johnson or EJ, he's out. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
he's gonna have to go to
No,
fucking
mess
swag.
with the golden boy of Motive. I'm gonna tell you
He's gonna have to go to fucking swag at that fucking point or somebody. I mean, who gives a fuck at that point? We might as well say he's trash.
I just want to know the reasoning.
Reasoning behind it?
That can't be the fucking reason, bro.
What else is it gonna be? I mean, because he got kicked. I mean, Brunswick's obviously not gonna bring him back. Because
You think he got kicked off of Brunswick or off of Global?
yeah,
What reason would he have to get kicked off of Global?
because of what the argument? Because I mean, Global's
You mean the
underscore.
vape gate?
Um,
They were talking about Ben Stiller doing something with the PBA. What does that mean? So you think the matter of him vaping is the reason why he left Global?
I think the bullshit he brought with it. Yeah, that's the reason why he got you know.
You think Belmo went to the higher ups the store and was like, bro,
Unless well, it was probably
Higher
higher ups. Probably went to Belmo and said, "Hey, what's going on here?" And I'm like, "Okay." And Belmo's like, "You know what? Yeah, I fucking did it. Who gives a
you
fuck?"
know what's interesting is nothing ever came of that, did it?
It's like anything else. Everything gets swept under the fucking rug. I mean, that's just the way it is.
That's kind of wild, bro. Like,
Let's make it a buck here and be honest. And it's nothing. It got swept under Because it's too much dirt. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of
Bro,
I'm not a big fan of Tom Clark. And my it goes back to was it 13 or 14 when he brought T.O. when he gave T.O. a spot at one of the
Bro, I heard they paid T.O. a stupid amount of money to bowl too.
He's a fucking, first off, T.O.'s a limp dick bitch in my fucking I can't stand the motherfucker. I can't. I'm sorry. It's 2013 when we went to Reno, when we're in Reno, they were bowling the squad after us.
Right.
And, I was like, well, Dad, let's stay around for a little bit and see if, they had his shit. They had their pairs blocked the fuck off. Literally blocked the fuck off with tape and everything.
Well, yeah, they're celebrities, bro. See, I don't think you understand that either because, bro, like, they get bombarded when they're trying to do something that we just do normally. That's bro, like, I could take the side of T.O. here where, of course, bro, like, it's like when Reggie Wayne went to Woodland. It's the same thing. They blocked off a section for him, bro. It was so many people in there that night, too. And I was just like, bro, like, they gave Reggie Wayne his own section. So, you had a little bit of inside info, like fucking Wayne is a fucking news reporter, and EJ got shot rash on motive. But do you think it would have been hard? Newsflash.
Hey, news. Today's news. EJ got shot in the fucking motive. Love you, Wayne.
Yeah, you ferret. He had to talk to Randy Smith.
No, he called me fucking Gomer earlier.
You do look like Gomer, though.
So you know who the fuck he is? He's Ernest. Ernest P. World. That's who the fuck he is.
Yo, shout out to Ernest P. World. Bro, I used to watch those movies.
R.I.P. baby. One of the greatest around.
Yo, I heard that the documentary that he came up with, Pee Wee Herman, bro, I heard it's crazy. Like, he made a documentary before he died. And if you sit here and talk shit about Pee Wee Herman, bro, and you're in my age group, bro, the biggest one, kindly, respectfully, go fuck yourself. Because,
there's no respect
like
there.
Me, bro,
no respect there. Just go fuck yourself.
No, but see, I have to watch this documentary because I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to watch it. But for me, bro, listen, I watched it when I watched Saturday mornings when I wasn't cleaning, when my mom didn't make us clean, bro. Cereal, and I had Pee Wee's Playhouse on the TV, bro. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here if the people in my age range didn't have it. Michelle, I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to find out because, bro, he was a very, like, into his character type of dude. As far as the allegations, I don't know because I think I was too young to understand then, but I'm going to do my research on this shit now. So,
are we going to have a podcast about it?
No, I'll probably talk about it throughout the week when I do watch it, or maybe I'll come back next week and we'll talk about it, or I'll watch it after we get done and
you
then
talk about it. You want to talk about it?
Yo, you better fix the way your hat looks at me right now, Bears fans.
Fuck you, 49ers fans.
Oh, Bears.
No, they can't take the 49ers.
What do you mean? That's right, because we're better than you and we know it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Do we really got to go here? All right, so I got to rant.
Bro.
I got to rant this week, y'all.
Oh, yeah, you did say you wanted to rant. Go ahead, bro. So Butchie hasn't told me about this rant yet.
I got to rant. Okay, so
hold on, Jay. Hold on. Jay, but that was, and forgive me, but that was in a theater that only involved same sex and all that stuff. I don't think that was that, but I'm going to find out. Butchie, go ahead.
All right, so I got asked to sub last night. Hey, cool.
Yes. And here it comes, baby.
After league, I was asking one of the bowlers, was like, how'd you bowl? Oh, I was testing out a new ball, and it was just, I go like 180, 190, and then on the third game, I was like, I just decided I was going to try. I'm like, first off, I'm thinking in the back of my fucking head, all of a sudden you want to fucking try? So you don't want to fucking try now? And this is a young generation. This is the younger generation.
How old was he?
He's like 25, 26. So I consider him the younger generation.
My God, that's an adult. That's a full man right there at 25 years old, bro.
But to sit there and say, oh, I was going to try. So is this what it comes to as these kids now? I still consider him a kid, grown-ass man. I don't care, younger than me. Still going to be considered a kid. Is this what we come down to? Is like, oh well, fuck it. I'm not gonna give it my all until I really want to. I fucking subbed and I'm gonna give it my all no matter fucking what and shot 742. Fucking, I mean, dude. You want to sit there and say, oh, I was gonna all of a sudden try? Get the.
Well, you believe him?
Yeah.
Why do you
because
believe
that's
him?
the way this fucking. Because I've seen this group bull. He's part of a little fucking group. When they sub for a certain fucking when they sub for when they don't sub for their buddies, they're just like they don't fucking they half-ass it. But when they go fucking bowl with their buddies, oh my god, let's fucking crash the fucking place out. Why the fuck? It doesn't matter. I could go bowl for the worst fucking team and still gonna give it my fucking all. It doesn't matter. I can, yeah, it's nice to bowl with your buddies, but if you're not bowling with your, basically what I'm getting down to, fucking give it your goddamn all the fucking time. Don't just be like, oh, I'm gonna half-ass it here. Oh, I'm gonna actually just try here. No, you give it all your fucking time, no matter fucking what. Is this what bowling's come down to? Is this what the fucking newer generation has to say? Oh, well, no, I'm not gonna try today. Fuck that.
Well,
get the fuck out of here with that shit, kids. I mean, that's giving the bad fucking rep. And be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest. It's the same generation that. Oh well, I really don't need to practice my fucking spares, because hey, I can throw strikes. Congratulations, you can throw strikes. So can I.
Yeah, but it gets magnified when they actually have to shoot spares. I.e., I saw a lot of these kids that thought they were hot shit and they went to nationals. And see, here's why you shouldn't get mad, because they'll say all that bullshit, but then you take them out of there, and then you see them in other places. That's when you see what kind of bowling.
Oh, they can't bowl anywhere else.
So why do you let this upset you to a point of that? Because it gets you there. Why?
It gives a bad rap. It gives a bad rap for bowling, and for fucking subs altogether. It gives a bad rap.
I'm not saying don't put your heart into it. Like, y'all know me, bro. I bust ass every day. Like, I'm not someone who half-asses anything. I mean, there's some times where you are fucking around. You're not going to sit here and tell me that you go 100% every single time you throw a ball. That's bullshit.
I mean, there's times that, Tuesday I didn't want to go 100%.
But you see what you're saying, bro. And it's not to say that you're not giving it your all. You're just not giving it all, right? Like, but you also got to understand too, bro. Everything, like, for example, right now, right? There's 11 people in here. There could be 20, 25 pairs, 9 in here now, right? So the attention span that people have nowadays, bro, is very short-lived.
Oh, it shows now
because it's just like but we're part of this when we make TikToks. Like me, I'm a big fuck. I'm the last person to talk shit about it. But the reality of what life is now is 1 minute at a time. Because if people can't even hold the attention of a video for longer than 12 seconds, what makes you think that they're going to pay attention to, yeah, look, shiny object. What makes you think that they're going to pay attention to, shit that's going on outside of the phone? Because everybody lives in their phone. We're on a phone. You know what I mean? Like, everything that we're doing involves this, to a point of, like, I watch a couple of clips of baseball, right? And for some reason, my TikTok feed is wildly weird. It's like, oh, calling strikes, and then, oh, wanted me to trans. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Has anybody else gotten this damn thing that doesn't stop? Bro, it's so frustrating to go through it because I don't know how to stop it from going through, bro. Steve, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, going through these things, right? And I watched this baseball thing, and they're showing that these pitchers are completely missing the strike box, right? Like the box that they have. First off, there's not a real box there, okay? People look at it like they know that exactly. That's a strike, bro. So, and then, like, in the comments I'm reading, they go, oh, man, I can't wait for the MLB to have robots calling strikes. I'm like, y'all can't wait for machines to start calling shit. This is to a point of we can't even do for ourselves anymore. We need shit to do it for us, right? So in all of that, that's the world we're consumed by, bro. Like, you ever seen Black Mirror? Go on Netflix and watch Black Mirror, bro. They have like 30 episodes. It's all technologically based, bro. It's all it's all based off of what technology is going to do. For example, if there's an episode where, let's say we meet, right? And you're a really cool dude, internally, I'm giving you points. If you're a douchebag, I'm giving you negative
Oh,
points.
I've seen that.
And it's affecting you economically, socially, with your relationships, where you live, bro. So that's what you're dealing with. Right now in the world, that's what you're dealing with, bro. So you understand that we grew up we're one of the last generations to say, hey, let's continue to work hard in a physical manner rather than a mental one.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it.
Bro, because, I mean, forgive me, but everybody wants everything done on the phone. Yes. Running themselves out of jobs and work. Yeah. Because, bro, like, nobody, and everybody wants to complain about a company, but how do you lift it, right? How do you do things but you also have to give a shit about the people that are working. So it's all vice versa in how the world is now. Before, nobody gave a fuck about your feelings. We weren't there. Like, when you were late getting home, what happened?
You got the ass beat.
That part, right? You used to catch one when you didn't get home early enough. Now, they want to sit you down. They want you to go to a counselor. They want you to go do all these things. And I'm just like, yeah, mental health is important.
I have a buddy that hold on one second.
But anyway, mental health is important. I'm not saying it's not, but it's also like, learn to fail. Learn to go through.
Oh, this is probably gonna give me some shit for saying this, but I had a buddy. Him and his girlfriend broke up. They got in a fight. And she goes, we need to go see a counselor over one little fight. I was like, you're fucking kidding me, right? I'm like, you dodged the bullet on that one, brother.
Yeah, like just I don't know, and just watching how oh God, I'm not the person to pick up a phone when I see shit going bad. Like if I'm gonna put something online, I'm gonna put something fun. I'm gonna put bowling related. I'm not gonna put something that's gonna make someone else look like they're in danger or something that's going to hurt them. Nowadays, people are just looking for that video that's gonna get them all of this. Man, listen. The way I see it is you stay consistent in what I'm doing and what you're doing, what we're doing, right? You got to stay consistent in that. But, bro, kids nowadays, bro, they want everything here. Everything has to come through here. You're not going to do anything, bro. There's no craftsmanship anymore. There's no, like, everybody wants to start a business. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to do all these things. But at the same time, bro, we need people that use their hands for shit. Yeah, like.
That's one thing. I'm very, very adamant about. Also, is with like schools and shit. Like we all know. I mean, I was one of them. I'm gonna tell you that much. I mean, my ag teacher could have told you she knew I wasn't gonna go to college. She knew I was gonna give it the old college try. Yeah, I dropped out 3 times. I'll admit it. But here's the thing. I mean,
literally, I didn't go to school for bowling pro shop, bro.
I work with my hands. I mean, you can see my hands are still fucking filthy. And I'll put it this way. I mean, it's a simple fucking point that when kids reach junior, senior year, instead of pushing college, oh, you need to go take your SATs. Oh, you need to go take your SATs. Take the kids that you know that aren't going to go to college, and be like, hey, let's try to get you into a vocational school. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing that I wish we learned. Here's the thing I wish we learned more, right? I wish we learned the value of the dollar in the country.
Yes.
That's the one
they
thing.
taught us that. They taught us that in middle school. They taught us that in middle school. And then you get to high school, it's like, poof. It's like,
bro, like, I can admit, like, math was my worst subject, which is just to think about how that is the case now is.
How that's part of your life. How that's part of your life now.
Literally my livelihood now, right? But, like, there are some things that I just didn't need to learn. There was no reason for me to dissect the frog.
Fuck science class. I fucking hated science class.
No. Listen, don't get me wrong. I love science and oh fuck yeah, science. I love science, right?
Science, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, science, bitch. So, yes, I think schools need to teach you about credit, about learning to manage money more responsibly, how to get your credit score to be in a good place when you get out of college, how to maneuver it through bank loans. Bro, all these things that we should have learned as kids, we didn't learn because they didn't know how to change the curriculum. Now, like these are kids that are getting NIL deals, they're coming out of college, are financially responsible before they get to the NFL. So now when they see themselves get to that, they go, "Oh, the money isn't the big deal anymore." But it is at the same time after they've achieved certain things, I guess. But there's levels to it, right? Depends on where you came out of the draft and where you are. And yes, they want us to be good little workers so they can put the hand in your pocket and all these things. Yes, and I understand that. But at the same time, the generation today wants to protest. They want to argue everything. They want to, they want to do battle by themselves. This is why I think dating is gross now because I'm an independent person. I'm an independent woman. I can do battle by myself, but I'm trying to be here for you. And yeah,
before we get canceled.
no, I'm just saying, like it's all relative in how life goes with what we're dealing with, bro.
I'll be honest. I mean, you got a great point right there because I see it all. I see it a lot. You see it a lot.
So this is a thing in understanding people are really just like I'm a person who tries to stay in his own lane, bro. How do they sign their names? Oh my God. We actually had a penmanship class when I was a kid.
Yes.
Yeah. But Steve, like we had trade schools, like we had the what was that school that we had? It was a tech school in the middle of the day. They didn't go to high school. It was Votech. That's what it was. There was a Votech where they worked with small engines, they worked with wood shops, they worked with like machines, shit like that. Vocational school, yeah. Yes. Yeah. But at the same time, like I struggled through shit. I've learned how to maneuver through shit, struggle through it, but still get through it. A lot of these kids don't know how to do that. A lot of these kids don't know how to maneuver out of other than complaining about it and posting videos about it. Like I don't know.
We live in a whole different world now.
Most people went to tech. Yeah. Yes, Zach, we know you can't do basic math in your head.
I can't do basic. Oh no, I don't want to believe that.
I mean, you're a mechanic, bro.
Yeah, I
You use like millimeters. I use fractions and numbers all day, bro. I can't.
I'll tell you one thing. The thing that I struggle on. Don't give me a fucking micrometer. I fucking.
What do you mean?
I can't use it for some odd reason. I can't use a micrometer. I get fucked up when I use it.
Bro. I told you I went to a tech school. I went to UTI, and I was like, bro, like I graduated. I went through all the things. And
why didn't you take it any further? That's my question.
I got into bowling a year after I got out of school because I went to school right. Like I didn't take the year. I just went. So when I got back from school, like bro, I was living off of ramen noodles and I was struggling when I went to a tech school in Chicago.
After the army? Oh, you went to Chicago?
I lived in Illinois. I lived in Naperville.
When was this?
When I turned, all right, I've told you, I went to tech school in Glendale Heights.
I didn't know that.
So, all right, so I went to school in Naperville at a place called Universal Technical Institute. It was a
I know where UTI
automotive school for people that don't know. So he's giving Butchie all the dial indicators. So Universal Technical Institute.
Please.
He wants to give you the calipers, bro. So it's Universal Technical Institute in Glendale Heights, and when I tell y'all I lived on like $22 a month with food, I shit you not, bro. We went to school, lived off of ramen noodles, and it was like 2 years that I went. I lived in Naperville. I went to Glendale Heights. I graduated. I did something called double phases, so I could have 2 classes so I can get out of there faster. Like I took everything quicker so I can get out. Then I got back and I didn't realize also, because I'm gonna tell y'all, bro, I was a stupid kid. Especially when it came to driving. Like I like to drive fast. It's just what I like to do.
Vroom, vroom, bitch.
Yeah, bro, like you're in my way. I got shit to do. Like get out of my way, right? So I got wild tickets. What up, Ray? I got wild tickets when I was a kid, when I was like 17, 18, bro. I got mad tickets. So I didn't realize that when I had to go apply for a job after I got my certification, that's what they called it, that you couldn't have license points on your license because you had to be insurable and all this other shit. So I got out of school and I didn't have a license. I just went to school and did what I had to do. So I got back and then I was like, all right, I guess I'll wait till I get my license. But at the same time, I was applying for jobs before I got it, but nobody wanted to hire me because of my record. And I was like, okay, so I got to do something. And then, hello, bowling. How are you? Good to see you. It's nice to meet you. I'll be here for the rest of my life. Don't worry. We're going to be...
You graduated what, 03?
Yeah, we'll say that. Somewhere around there.
I mean, don't be afraid to say your age.
Maybe a little bit later. I don't know.
Oh, I graduated in 05. I got put back a year, so. I'm not going to lie about that. I was in elementary school when I got put back.
I'm just saying. What?
They said I wasn't mature enough. And now I think about it, yeah, Mom, Dad, you were right. Still never got mature. Yeah, I got put back a year. It was crazy.
My man went to preschool and they said, no, you can't go with your friends. You stay.
First grade.
First grade. You can't go with them. You gotta stay with us.
Really doesn't help that my mom fucking about beat the shit out of a teacher, bringing me back from a doctor's appointment. Mom, I wish mom would be in here. She could tell you guys. She put this teacher. She took me to the classroom, and she points at the teacher and she goes, "I need to talk to you outside." And all the kids were like, "Oh, Gary's mom." Ooh.
Bro, how did you feel when your mom showed up to school though?
Oh, dude, I was excited, dude.
Me too. I'm like,
I was getting lunch. I'm
like, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't got no parents. My mom's here, bro.
I was like, shit. Mom's taking me to the doctor.
Yo, we're getting the best lunch today, bro.
Fucking. So
Mom's hooking up the lunch, bro.
I'll never forget it. That was the day that mom introduced me to Chinese food.
Bro, the Chinese place they knew what our number was because of how many we ordered.
They call you on Friday night. Hey, you want this?
Oh no, see, Ray, I was excited when my mom was there.
Ray goes, I'm excited because I knew I was
when trouble. Dad was there, oh my God, bro. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get my ass whooped when I get home.
So we're gonna talk about that. So I was in high school. We're in ag class, and this girl, Amber Doyle, I'll never forget.
He's like,
we were talking, and she goes, you can't snap my bra in less than 5 seconds. I let it go tick like that, and poof, I get in trouble.
Yeah, weirdo.
Teacher calls mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and dad, they're getting off of work, so they're right there. My dad goes, "What'd you do?" And I was like, "It was a bet. I won the bet." My dad goes, "What was the bet?" Rather not say, because you're about to find out. Dad goes, "I'm gonna sit out in the car. I'll let y'all have a conversation, and you can tell me what happened." I didn't get suspended. I think I got week of detention. So that was about it.
So, one story. My dad, okay, R.I.P. to my father, right? My dad, for lack of a better term, my dad wasn't the most educationally sound person. My dad was a chef. My dad had a lot of jobs. My dad wasn't. If you compared me and my dad when it came to like him being a chef and where I am as a pro shop guy, my dad wasn't that good at it. But he tried his ass off. My dad worked a lot of jobs because my dad had a big anger issue. Okay, my dad was he wasn't a very happy guy unless he was in New York, which is weird. But either way, this is where I get my attitude.
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
This is where I get my attitude from, right? So my dad was kind of dumb, right? So when my dad tried to pay attention to our school, with me, my brother, and my sister, my dad would pay attention to the he would pay attention to the report card, but he wouldn't pay attention to the report card, right? He'd be like, "What are you doing in school?" Like he'd look at it, he'd gloss it over, right? And one semester I just did one marking period. Yes, my dad. Listen, and I'm not, I'm not gonna get into that part of my life, but my dad was my dad, right? So I decide one day in my infinite wisdom, because in my day, they let us take the report cards home. They used to hand you the report card. They used to hand you the report card. And you had to get that sumbitch signed, and they had to bring that sumbitch back, right? And I'm walking home, Butch. Like, Butch, you ever look at something and start crying before you fucking look at it because you know it ain't good? Yo, I'm walking home, right? And it's like a half-hour walk, Butch. It is
Dragging your feet and everything.
Hold up, bro. Don't get ahead of me, bro. Relax. So, bro, I'm walking home, bro. And I take this envelope out of this perfectly creased, sealed envelope, bro. And I take it out with the like utmost just 007 espionage way of taking tape off a piece of paper, right? I pull out this crisp, blue, transparent paper, and I'm stupid at this point, right? Do you know that there's copies to shit after you've written on it? I have to get this piece of paper signed, Butch. So I have to sign this. I have to get this piece of paper signed, and then I have to give it back. Bro. So like everybody else that didn't get the best grades, I took my nice red pen out of my book bag before I got home with tears running down my face, Butch. Scared. My dad was your size, maybe a little bigger than you. And I'm not big at this point. I'm a scared kid right now, right? I say, yo, because if you're scared of your dad, like I was scared of my dad, and I'm not scared of now he punked me type of shit. I was just scared because you know your pop's gonna beat your ass when you fuck up, right? So I hand him the envelope and I walk away. I'm not hanging around for this. Yo, you got homework to do? I already did it. I go play football. Why I left my house that day, Butch, I'll never understand. I never understood why I did what I did, bro. So I go out. I don't think about it no more. We have fun. I go with my friends. I'm playing quarterback. I'm out here feeling it, winning games, going state. We getting ready to go. Walk in later than I'm supposed to, right? Who I got waiting in the dark? Sup, Pops? Go to your room. I need to talk to you. My brother and sister are waiting outside. I'm like, why ain't nobody going to bed, bro? Why I gotta go to the bedroom by myself, bro?
Why you gonna let me do this by myself? At this point, I'm looking at both of them. Y'all told me to do it.
They're disappearing in the distance, Butch. I'm like, no, they're disappearing. And you know when you about to get your ass whooped, you start crying before your dad gets in. So I'm trying not to cry hard, right? Because I could feel the vibe in the house. My mom's quiet. My mom ain't saying
With
shit.
a knife, baby.
Yeah, bro. And I told you, my dad was your size. So with my dad's genes, he needed a pretty big, what we call in Spanish, a cincho, or in English, it's a belt to hold them big ass pants up, right? He walks into the door, makes me wait like 10, 15 minutes. And I fucking hated that he did that. Because I'm like, bro, why you got me sitting here dumb long? Why don't you just come bust my ass? I think the anticipation of the ass whooping was worse, right? Opens the door, comes in, he does the, when your parent, yeah, when he does that part, that means that's your ass.
And the worst part about that was that it got really fucking loud. And the only time it got loud
was when he did this.
They were pissed.
So he's like, and you know what your pop says, right? Oh God, I can remember this shit.
I can't wait to meet you in person. I'm taking my belt off. I'm coming
he's like,
you're like, oh shit!
I want you to tell me the truth, and I'm only gonna ask you.
Oh, I'm only gonna ask you once.
Yo,
one time. That's all you get.
When I tell you, bro, whole face, just all the waterworks. That's your chick, right? Right there. I go, mentally, I go, if I tell the truth, I'm not going to get my ass whooped. But in the other part of my mind, if I don't tell the truth, I'm still going to get my ass whooped. So whatever direction I go here, because he now knows that I've changed grades and I'm still failing. He doesn't know which one he wants to be more angrier at. So my dad is ping-ponging which one is pissing him off more. And the one thing I'm not supposed to do in this is do what, Butch?
Lie.
I held on to the lie, bro. What do you mean, Dad? What do you mean, Dad?
I got a question. What color was the rest of the grade?
Huh?
What color?
Bro,
Let me find out this shit was printed on. Let me find out it was printed on.
No, Butch, I told you. It was written already. And it went through like 4 sheets, bro.
Let me find out.
Butch, the fucking teacher had the 3 sheets already, bro. Butch. So I took an F. Oh my God. I took an F and I made it like a B plus. And
what's this P here, Joel?
It was just.
What the fuck is P? We got P's now in school.
I changed like 3 grades, bro. I'm like, bro. And I held on to the line, bro. I said, bro, what do you mean? And I'm crying, bro. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? He's like, you know what I mean. Tell me the truth. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm scared at this point, right? Because I know the ass whooping's coming. Bro. And he's like, did you change your grades? No, I didn't. I don't know. I got a B plus. He went to my school the next day, Butch.
Oh, fuck.
He went to school the next day and spoke to my teacher in front of me. And she showed him the fucking sheets.
Hold on. Did he walk to school? Did he walk to school with you?
Bro, he took me to school the next day, bro. Oh, no. This wasn't, hey, Dad, what's up, bro? This was, no, fucker, I'm going to school with you tomorrow. He whooped my ass that night, and when I got home, he whooped my ass again. Bro.
So let me show you something real quick.
Bro.
You want to talk about that stuff? I have something that really pissed my parents off. Oh, fuck, how do I? First time.
Can I tell y'all, bro? I caught 2 L's instead of catching 1 L because my dad was so mad about it, bro.
All right, I got to flip the camera around. All right, you see that thing right there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my aunt died 2 weeks before I was born. She was part of the nursing corps in the during World War II.
Okay.
So this thing opens up.
Man, and you're touching it right now. And you're messing with it. And then your fucking internet goes bad.
No, hold on.
Why you touching shit, bro?
No, because here's the thing. That was in my room. And my grandma gave it to me because my aunt died 2 weeks before I was born. So my grandma gave it to me. That's where I would hide my report cards. So that's where I hid my report cards. So
why did you have to sign them?
This is when they would send them home. They sent them home in the mail. I would always get the mail before Mom and Dad would get home. So I always knew they were coming. Like boom, boom, boom. I'd grab my report cards. We're good. I can't get in trouble. That means I don't get in trouble. I could go to the bowling alley with Dad, and everything's all hunky dory. Well, needless to say is, I was a sophomore in high school, and my mom was cleaning out. Well, my sister and my mom, they're like, "Well, you're not going to clean out your room. We'll do it for you." My sister hits. My sister hits, touches it, taps it, it falls, everything falls out.
All the
And it's the sister I showed you a picture of, the one that's like my size, the one that we could be twins.
Yeah.
And all I see is Mom turn around, and Gail was like, "Oh, you're fucked." I was like, "No."
Yeah, bro. No, listen. What's that when you got a certain amount of time after a crime?
Yeah.
What is that thing in the chat, guys? What do you call that? It's like a certain time that's already been passed. You can't yell at me about this anymore.
Yeah. So my mom goes, "I'm gonna tell your dad." Next thing you know,
statute of limitations. That's what it
statute
is.
of limitations. So next thing I know, mom opens up the window to the upstairs, and she yells out to the shop. She goes, "Gary, get your ass inside when you have a discussion with your dad or with your son." I was like, "I'm not in it. I don't know what those are."
I didn't do this.
I'm like, "I don't know what those are." And my sister, love them to death. I love her to death. She goes, yeah, you don't know what they are? Why is it your report cards with your name on it? I'm like, it could be somebody else's. She goes, "Really?" And so Dad comes inside. He's like, "Well, what's going on?" And I already know Dad was having a bad day because he's down there. My dad was a mechanic.
You can feel when your parents are pissed.
Oh, my
if you
dad
have calm parents all the time, nobody asking you. But yo, you knew you had an angry father, bro. I knew my dad was pissed.
So mom, shows Dad. Left the evidence on the fucking floor. Dad goes, "What's that?" And Gail goes, she started to say something. Mom goes, "Shut up. Let me tell your dad."
I hate when moms do that shit, bro. I hate when they gas that up, bro.
So
bro, why you gassing that up right now, bro?
So Dad goes, "What is it?" And I go, "My report cards." What'd you say? My report card. Speak up. It's my report card from the last year, Dad. And I said it like that. And I literally seen this man. This man, when I tell you he was calm, cool, and collective, until you put him over the fucking edge and this
What a
man goes, "It was your
I would have
what?"
smacked the shit out of you for answering me like that too, bro.
He goes, "It was your what?" I go, "It was my report cards." He's like, "Why are you hiding your report cards?" I'm like, "You think I wanted to get in trouble? You don't think I didn't want to go to the bowling alley? This is bullshit, Dad." I go, "You can't yell at me now because I got good grades."
Yo, I could just imagine the look on your face.
Oh. So needless to say, I was working at the time. So Mom and Dad pulled me out of work for 2 weeks. Literally went into my boss. I was supposed to work that Saturday night. Went in, told my boss, because I was working at the bowling alley. They go, "You need to find somebody for 2 weeks. Butch is grounded for 2 weeks." I was like, "You're fucking kidding me, right? I'm grounded for 2 weeks for something I did a year ago?" I go, "This is bullshit." And I was like, "This is bullshit, Dad." He goes, "You do the time, you do the crime, you got to pay the time." I go, "It doesn't matter." I go, "I got good grades now. That was from freshman year. I'm a sophomore now. We're good to go, Dad." He goes,
You
"No,
know
you're
your mom walks in to get you fucking off for 2 weeks because
No, it was my dad that usually got me off for 2 weeks. But Dad was sticking stern this time. Dad usually got me off because there was one time I was grounded for a whole month. Dad goes, "You can't do that to him. He's just." I'm like, "Oh."
a month.
I was grounded for a month.
How you get grounded for a month? What the fuck did you do? What the fuck? Who says, "Yo, sit inside your house like a prisoner for a month"?
See, my grounding wasn't that. My grounding wasn't sitting my ass inside. My grounding was fucking slave labor. It felt like.
I would have made your ass do that then. That makes more sense to me. Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah, it was like, "Hey, go out there and do this, do that, pick up." Don't do an easy job. You got to go pick up all the fucking trash in the goddamn ditch.
Prick, what did you do to get in trouble?
It started out.
Why you keep giggling like that, you fuck?
It started out for a week, and went to 2 weeks, and then it was like during the second time I got grounded, I told Mom, I go, "This is bullshit." I go, "You grounded me just to be a beep."
See, your parents are amateurs, right? And listen.
No. Here's the thing.
All right, I'm gonna get my point out after you get yours. I'm gonna tell you why your parents are amateurs.
No, because then the thing is, I got my ass beat by, and I didn't have a belt. I had that fucking ceiling fan panel that had fucking holes drilled in that motherfucker. And then
the wind resistance ones in the middle.
Yeah, I got my ass handed to me. So needless to say, as I called Mom a bitch. I was pissed. I was like, "Mom, you're a bitch." So that 2 weeks turned into
you saying it that way it gives me anxiety internally because, bro, I feel like if my mom heard you say that, even hearing you say that, bro, yeah. So let me tell you what kind of down low shit my mom used to do. Like, she used to let our dad whoop our ass. And whatever, bro. It made you who you are. You get your ass whooped, you deal with it, right? But my mom, two things about my mom. When she used to hit us, it used to be funny as hell. But we used to not laugh because if we did, then she would tell our father, and then wait till your dad gets home. I'm going to make sure he really fucks you up. And then the second thing, this vindictive, beautiful woman who I love very much, but she used to be a biatch sometimes. She used to take my PlayStation power cord to work. You miserable asshole. I was like, "No, I can't play video games." She took the cord, bro.
We had a shed outside that we just put stuff in, and it had those. Remember those little bubble glass window things?
The ones that you can't see out of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let light in, but you couldn't see out.
Yes.
So it was like a sunlight, and I was outside, and I was just taking the ball and bouncing up off the roof because it was a little shed. Sitting there doing this.
I think you used to do things to be annoying. You're like the O'Doyle rules kid.
No.
O'Doyle rules, head ass.
So I was just doing it, just to do it. And it slipped. The ball slipped, and instead of going this way, It went that way towards the bubble. Broke it. Broke it. So I'm like, fuck, I need to do something quick. So I run inside, go to the little, junk drawer that we all have. Couldn't find nothing. So I go, Grandma, you got any super glue? What do you need super glue for? Don't worry about it, Grandma.
Bro.
Well, I was like, so I go out there, and it was like an hour before Mom and Dad get home. So I go and I take super glue and I put everything back together. And it was like about a month later. Dad and I are sitting there fucking throwing the ball at the roof, just going back and forth. Dad slips. Never notices it. He breaks it. He's like, oh. I'm like, I'm gonna tell Mom. He's like, we can fix it. I'm like, God. everything. Like if I break something, I contribute to my dad because he taught me how to fix shit.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to break it in the first place, butch.
I used to go around the house because we had 7 acres, no 4 acres back home in Indiana. So we had a big ass.
Oh, bougie. Look at them. Stop nice. Look at them. Oh, shit. We have 4 acres and a mule head ass. Shit, go ahead, bro. You have 4 acres. My fault.
I'd always play it. I'd always go outside and hit the golf ball. And sometimes I would lose the golf ball. Dad's on the side of the house and he's mowing, hits one of the golf balls, breaks a window. Now I'm chilling inside because I was like, okay, I asked Dad, I was like, you need my help? No, I got this. So I was chilling inside. Dad goes, Butch, get your ass out here now. I'm like, oh fuck. I go out there and Dad goes, you know what that's from? I go, I have no idea, Dad. He goes, well, one of your golf balls that you lost. I hit it with the lawnmower and I broke the window.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, all right, cool. And he's like, that's what you're going to get? All right, cool. So I had to pay for a window. If you ask one sister, I was a badass little kid. I was a horrible kid. If you ask the other one, I was just a kid. I mean, one
time I got in trouble. So I used to go to a church, and it was like they had a basket. I don't know why they have a basketball court inside this church, right? So there's like a church outing inside this. It's like inside this basketball court because this is where they held everything. Me and my friends, why? Because bro, when I swear, because I always had a strong arm, right? I was like 14, 15, and I had a fucking cannon for a right arm. Now it's not as much. But I had a strong right arm to throw the football, and we're throwing a vortex inside of this gym, bro. And we're going across, and you know what a vortex is, right? It's the furthest flying football on the planet, right?
Did it have the whistles in it?
Huh?
Did it have the whistles in it?
This had a whistle in it, bro.
Yep.
And I'm playing with my friend, bro, and there it starts to end, and we're throwing it across, bro. And this woman decides she wants to walk across while I'm throwing this ball, bro. I don't see her. I swear to God, I don't see her, bro, because I pick it up and then I throw it. And, bro, the whistle, bro, it hit her right here. I was like, oh, my God, I'm going to get in so much trouble, bro. First, my mom tried to whoop my ass. But see, my mom had this belt that she thought it was a belt, but it was like a patent leather. It was like this tall. Yo. I hit this lady. I put my heart and soul into this throw, bro. You know how big it was? Because to this day, I remember how hard I fucking threw it. And she tried to beat my ass with this thing that it was like this wide, that wide, and it was like patent leather it was like the worst belt you could beat somebody with. And I let her do it, and I was like, oh, I act like I was crying, right? And then she leaves. And then I'm looking at my brother, and I'm talking to my brother, because me and my brother shared a room, and I was like, damn, I whooped that lady's ass. Like, I smacked the shit out of the side of her head. And I felt terrible, but then we started laughing because of how hard. I'm fucking 14, right? I was like, yo, I decked the shit out of that lady, right? My mom heard us laughing, bro. She said, okay. She let us sit, bask in this, oh, we didn't get caught. That was your ass whooping. That's all you got. My dad walks in the room. Why don't you tell him what you did today? What do you mean? I didn't do nothing, bro. He did this, and he said what I did to him didn't hurt him. He started laughing. Now, want to make sure he laughs when you do it.
I got something for you, Joel.
Yeah, my dad had something for me. Yeah, but my dad's belt was thick. I was like, oh, that's not mom's belt, bro.
It was thick with two C's.
Bro. See, this is why today, bro, like, I've been through enough in life and understand what it's like to go through shit and you just go, yeah, bro. I've been through enough in life where, yeah.
I do got a question. Do you know?
Now we could change subjects. Let's go.
Do you know Bill Berry in your comments?
No.
Oh, I thought you did. Ironically, that's my mom's. That's my great grandmother's last name, Berry. So I didn't know if you knew him or not.
Why don't you could ask him.
Yeah, Bill. Bill, if you don't mind me asking, where are you from, man? Are you from Indiana?
I like how he's talking to me like he can't hear what you're saying.
I'm sorry.
Indiana, yes.
What part of Indiana? Are you North Indiana?
Listen, bro.
I don't mean to take over. I'm sorry.
No. You can talk to me if you want.
Because that's crazy. Because I don't see that last name very often.
I mean, maybe you got the twigs and berries. You know what I mean?
Just south of Indy.
Look at him. He's going to connect with you right now, Billy. Are you guys friends? Become friends. Follow him.
I wouldn't. I am.
Greenwood.
I did.
He said Greenwood. Do you know?
I'm gonna have to message him outside.
Can you give him a name?
Yeah. Do you know?
No.
I don't know. I don't know my own freaking great grandma's name.
Bro, listen. I understand. It's okay. You okay, Pumpkin?
How old are you, Bill? Or so 78. So I'm guessing.
He said I smoke too.
No, I don't smoke.
I do. He needs to stop.
You got any relatives in Lafayette? You got any relatives in Lafayette, Bill?
He really likes Lafayette. He believes that Lafayette is the cultural food center of the world. Have you been to, what's the name, Arnie's Pizza? Worst pizza in America.
I've been to Arnie's Pizza. I mean, you're fucking dead to the world.
I can't believe there's one down the street from Woodland.
It doesn't surprise me. It's everywhere.
So how come I ain't never seen it if it's everywhere, smartass?
It is. I mean, there's Indy. There's several locations in Indy.
I didn't say it wasn't. I just never looked it up because you told me it was trash.
I did say it was trash.
I'm not talking to you. Relax. You okay? You all right?
Not that I'm aware of. I worked there for a bit in Lafayette.
In Lafayette?
Lafayette, yeah. Lafayette. Arnie's Donut. Come on, Ray.
Yo, right. Billy, are you a bowler? Are you a bowler? But you got any tournaments coming up or what, bro?
I do. I got a doubles tournament coming up in June 21st.
Who's your doubles partner?
His name is KJ.
Used to be, loved it. Okay, Billy, we'll come back, bro.
Kevin John. His name's Kevin.
Okay.
That's basically they call it the OGs versus the youngins, and it's if you're 35 and older, you bowl OGs, and if you're 35, if you're 34 and younger.
When the fuck did we get to here?
What, old? Yeah, we're fucking old.
Who's old?
I know. But
I'm in better shape than most kids, bro.
But needless to say, yeah. So it's
Old? Who's old?
but needless to say, yeah. It's yeah. And then I got another one coming up. The Flash Weekend. I told you and Jeter
I
about.
want to bowl in that, bro.
No Flash Weekend. We can do it. It's 4 man. It's 4 man. So you
When
get
is
me.
it?
It's July. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, okay. I got you, Billy. But hey, make sure you come and chill with us, bro. I'm online.
Hey, Bill, I got a question. I just texted my mom. Do you know an uncle? Do you know
Do you know Uncle Who?
Uncle Vern? Do you know who? Do you know anybody by the name of Vern?
Vern Berry?
Vern Berry.
Vern. He's like, yeah, my Uncle Vern. Yo, shut up, Ray. Nobody ask you all that shit, bro. Yo,
But
man.
yeah, so at the Flash Weekend, I think it's the 17th and 8th, the weekend of the 17th and 18th.
Wayne, what doubles tournament said my mom's name is Verna?
No, it'd be Vern.
Man, look how serious Butchie looks in the face right now. He's getting to the bottom of this. What up, Malachi?
This is the nerd part of me.
He's like, I have to get no Verns.
All right, so let me look this up real quick.
Butch,
Yeah, what's up,
we're
buddy?
doing a podcast right now.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm looking up the tournament, the Flash Weekend tournament that you asked me to look at.
It's 4 games.
What? No, the Flash Weekend's not 4 games. It's 3 games, I think.
What the way Jeter talks about it is he really likes this tournament a lot.
It might be. It might. Here it is. So it's July 18th and 19th.
July 18th and 19th. Is that like is it multiple squads?
Oh yeah, it's multiple squads. It's so bracket madness on Saturday at 7, $75 per person.
And where is it? Georgia?
Top 16 cash. Then we got it says 3 big events will be taking place along with some action matches. All events are handicapped. 90% of 225. Use the last 2 seasons. Yada yada yada. They got an Anchor Girls on Friday at 8 p.m. They got a handicap doubles Saturday at 1, and then they have bracket madness on Saturday, which is 4-man teams. I think. Yeah. So
Okay.
so I mean, if you guys are serious, I mean, I'll get a hold of the TD, not Tom Dotery, the tournament director.
Huh?
I said not Tom Dotery, the tournament director. Yeah, I mean, dude, I would love to have you guys here. It'd be awesome. Imagine doing a fucking podcast here. But yeah, they got an Anchor Girls trio on Friday at 8 p.m. They got a handicap doubles, which I'm bowling on Saturday. And then,
Listen, look at me.
yeah,
At the end of June,
yeah.
there's a lot of changes coming in my life, and I need the 17 fucking people in here to understand that. Let me get through June first, okay? And as soon as I get through June, I will be able to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Just let me get through June. And there will be places, and that you will see more new shit than you guys have ever seen in your life coming from
Hey, Ray,
DXP and rolling with.
it's
And
at Douglasville. It's in Douglasville, so it's Southern Lanes in Douglasville, Georgia.
okay,
Oh shit, we could get. Hey, you bring Wayne. You bring not Wayne, but Ray. You, me, Jeet, and Wayne. I mean,
they
Ray.
just dropped Ion Pro and Hustler and High Road 40.
They just dropped the Ion Pro Solid. Yeah, that's a pretty looking ball. You Ray, not Ray who?
Ooh,
You got.
Malachi.
But yeah, I mean that'd be awesome. Shit.
I mean, listen, bro. Just there are things that I have to sift, in the background right now that I just. It's a little tougher right now. I just need a little bit of time, and then I can start to do things that I want to do. But right now, it's a little difficult. That's all.
Did Jeter tell you what we found out?
Huh?
I'll talk to you afterward.
Okay. I just, like, I do want to travel. I do want to go bowl things. Just right now, I don't have the ability to. So as I do, there just needs to be an opportunity out in the world for your boy.
Hey, Miss Jim Butler Kia, by the way, fuck Navy, go Irish. Fuck the Steelers, go Bears. Fuck the Niners, go Bears.
How can you possibly believe that and say that, knowing how bad your team is? Like, you sit here in all your butchiness.
I've been a Bears fan forever, sir, so.
I've been a Niner fan forever. Listen, I don't bandwagon teams, Mike G. I have been a ride or die for my team always. Okay? Let me help you understand something. We're better than you, and we know it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to tell you.
Let's talk about the you guys beat us 35-7 or 17.
How many yards did you have in the first half, Butch?
Oh my God,
3,
7 yards
4, 5.
7.
I'm going to find this fucking stat again. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 yards. You want to box today, don't you? I feel like you want to throw hands. I feel like that's what you want to do.
Hey, let's talk about why Kirk Cousins doesn't want to show it to the OTAs. He told, and verbatim, he told the organization, "I want to be a starter this year. I'm better than Michael Penix. You're buns. You're old. It's time to get the fuck on."
Okay. So, yes, Zach, I saw that. So, same kind of conversation. Are people allowed to be mad at Aaron Rodgers for not being at Pittsburgh Steelers OTAs without being signed to the fucking team?
No, because
why are people so mad right now and he's not signed to the Eagles?
Because
the Steelers, forgive me.
I mean, does he really think he's that good?
He does. He really does.
He thinks he's just like, God's gift of fucking football, doesn't he? I mean,
I don't think it's that. I just think that he feels like he doesn't need as much preparation as everybody else.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying that he's right in that, because at the same time, if you're joining a new team, don't you think it would be even logical to go play with your team, learn about your team, learn the offense? He doesn't have yes, this is what I'm saying. But I'm asking, if there is all of the signs leading to it, wouldn't you want to get started? Yes. But they are voluntary too. So he doesn't have to be there, and he's not signed. But I just think, because you've had such mediocre last 2 seasons, I would think that you would want to.
Granted, one of those seasons he was hurt. He was hurt.
But what did he do last year? Same thing the Bears did.
Buns.
Yeah, bro. Like, meet who you're playing with. Grow a fucking rapport with them. Like,
he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that because
you got on your knees to get Devontae Adams at New York, and look what happened to him now.
Yep.
If he goes there for a year, Brandon, at this point, like, who knows? I don't understand what the build-up to sign the contract before, right before you, sign the fucking contract. Make your fucking last season an epic one. Let us know that you're going to play this time, and not worry about your trips to wherever the fuck you go, or your status on this, or whoever the fuck you're dating. I didn't even know he was with Danica Patrick. At some point, he was with Danica Patrick. I was like, yeah, bro, like, the Bears. So for me, it's, bro, like, all that shit that he does, it's all for naught, because you don't get anywhere. You don't win enough to warrant the amount of shit that you do. You've won 1 Super Bowl in your 70 years of playing football. You had some of the most extraordinary halftime heaves or Hail Marys we've ever seen. Cool.
Great point right here. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Because the O line won't protect him if they don't trust you.
So why not go meet them and play with them and get to know him?
Because he thinks he's invincible. He'll just go on one of his retreats and he'll be invincible.
Bro, he can't scramble anymore, bro. Like, he looked like he was in cement blocks in New York. I couldn't watch him play football. It don't look like him no more. And I just feel
I
like,
thought it was bad. I thought it was
why
bad.
are you always trying to hostage the fucking organization? Just go play football, bro.
I thought it was bad. I thought it was bad when Favre went from left Green Bay, went to the Jets, and went to the
Tell you how much of a fucking dirtbag that guy is.
Well,
Yeah, bro. I learned
Rodgers is even worse.
Dirtbag.
Rodgers is even worse. And Zach made a good point. Rodgers needs to retire.
Oh, not if they're paying you. And right now, there is a scarcity. There's a scarcity. Well, he should because Mason Rudolph's still number one.
Mason Rudolph's not with him no more, is he?
Who's their number one? Right, he got moved to what? Who's their number one in right now? Before Will Howard?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Yo, tap y'all screen, bro.
I don't know. I think the best rookie of the year might be Drake May. I think he might surprise us all.
Drake May's second year.
Oh, second year. Sorry. Oh, then who was that one that got picked up? Fuck me.
Did you see that Shador was on the chopping block to get cut?
Yes, I did. I wanted to say something, but
Fine.
I think
Ooh. What do you mean? So what if he gets cut? What happens there?
that means his brother's better. His brother hasn't been cut.
Well, no, he's actually going to make the team, I think.
I think Shador has a lot of problems. Cam Ward, that's who I meant. I think Cam Ward actually might be the rookie of the year. To be honest with you.
Oh, yo, Steve, see, I think they're trying to do everything they can to get rid of Tomlin, personally. Bro, imagine you're the head coach of the Steelers and they hand you this fucking team. You got rid of one of my best receivers. You got Metcalf, okay. God knows he ain't got no quarterback. TJ Watt's like, bro, y'all got to pay me. And then y'all sitting on the sideline with a limp dick fucking Aaron Rodgers.
He's still with the Steelers. Mason Rudolph.
So he's their number one then.
He's the number one. Well, they're saying, yeah, he's number one. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, Brandon. Like, what was the point of drafting Shador if the whole thing behind it was you're going to have problems that you're going to have a problem in the quarterback room in Cleveland? So why the fuck go get this guy if you have 4 fucking quarterbacks already? Bro, I mean, listen, they need a guy that's going to control the offense. He's coming to New Orleans. They need a guy that's going to control the offense in Pittsburgh. And who's their fucking running back? Who's the number one running back in Pittsburgh? It ain't Najee Harris. It's the other guy. What the fuck's the other guy's name? Somebody remind me of what the backup running back last year was in Pittsburgh. Because this team, I agree. TJ Warren. It's TJ Warren, right?
You got Caleb Johnson, Jalen Warren.
Jalen Warren.
You got Cordell Patterson. No, he's not with them. Jalen Warren. Yeah, Jalen Warren.
Cordero Patterson.
Yeah, it says Cordell, but yeah, Cordell Patterson. He's with Atlanta. Never mind.
And you got rid of Najee, so I want to know who the backup running back is because Tomlin has always been a run the ball type of guy.
Yeah.
Tried to take the top off the fucking defense receiver, and yeah, they got rid of him already. Now you went to go get DK Metcalf, but you got nobody that can fucking throw it to him. Now Now that you don't have somebody that can fucking throw it to him right now, I'm not saying that they won't, but now if he ain't got nobody to fucking throw him the ball, he's gonna do the same thing DK Metcalf does when he turns into a fucking diva wide receiver. As much as a lot of these receivers do now, they bitch that they don't get the ball and issues in Pittsburgh again. That's what I feel.
I got 5 minutes left.
Okay.
I got 5 minutes left.
Well, we can actually end it now, bro.
No, let's go till 10:30. Let's get the people what they want.
Okay.
But
So I don't think that they are going to be competitive this year. I feel like if they go 8-8, they'll be lucky. But Mike Tomlin always finds a way. But last year, they found a lot of bounces. God, that's gross. Skylar Thompson, I watched this fucking guy play in Miami last year. There should be no reason why this guy should be playing quarterback in the NFL. Skylar Thompson is awful at football. I watched him play one game last year. It was the same feeling I had when Jamarcus Russell came into the game.
holy.
That is an absolutely awful quarterback room.
Man. College football's going to be wild this year, brother.
Yeah. How do you feel about Caleb Williams not wanting to be a Bear?
At this point, it is what it is. He said it a year ago. I'm not mad about it. I still don't like the guy. I probably will never like the guy. Just because he's on my team doesn't mean I have to like him. Do I want him to see it? Do I want to see him, actually be decent quarterback? Yes. Just for the sake for the team. I've said multiple things about him. It's like Loveland.
Loves Loveland.
Yeah, just like Loveland. I hope. I mean, what can I say? I'm kind of stuck.
It's gonna be a different kind of season this year. There's a lot of movements. I mean, the Patriots out here with Stephon Diggs being stupid, but at the same time, what's your thought on that? I mean,
I haven't seen what he did. I haven't seen what he did. What did he do?
he's on a boat with 3 females, and he has like this little,
bitch.
this little thing, and he's like, "Oh, call me daddy," right?
Yeah.
He's got like this pink substance in a bag.
Yeah.
The bag. It looks wild, and I've never seen pink in my life, so I'm not up on that. I don't know nothing about that. But then this girl takes the thing, and then the coach for the Patriots got asked, Mike Vrabel got asked what he thought about it, and he went to bat for Stephon Diggs. So it's become a thing of what was in the bag and should people be mad at him? And I go, well, if he's doing drugs, those kinds of drugs, probably. Like, this is not some trees that he's smoking. I'm like, bro, you kind of need to function and not be observed doing that in the world. Like, why is this a thing of it depends on what it was? It's just not good, I feel. I mean, he didn't do anything. Like, you can't see him do anything, but just the portrayal of it looks wildly suspect. Just.
I mean, wasn't there a movie scene where John Goodman comes in and I need a where he gives what's his name, fucking Denzel Washington, some cocaine.
Oh, that was Flight.
Yeah,
that's my shit.
Give me $100 bill. Now who's paying for this adventure?
You definitely look like John Goodman. You know what I mean? If you took Farva,
would you rather?
If you took Farva.
Don't ever put me in that fucking
boy.
category. Don't put me in that fucking category. I can't stand fucking Ursula! I can't stand fucking, oh my God. I can't stand fucking Farva. You call me anything you want. Call me Andy Reid. Call me fucking Paul Blart. Call me anything you fucking want.
Definitely ball cop it, bro.
Because I don't have that no more. I got rid of it, remember? I got rid of it.
Yeah, you look good. All right, bro.
I mean, one day.
I mean, if you want to come back on tomorrow again.
I'm definitely coming back on tomorrow.
Yeah. So
that way we can have all three of us.
Yeah, I hope Jete's all right.
We have a crash out. Somebody has a crash out.
Yeah, shout out to Jete. We love you, bro.
Sorry, I got to work late, brother.
Yeah, we'll probably do another one tomorrow if G wants to be up for it. But
And I want to leave. I want to leave. This has been on my mind for the last couple hours after I texted you guys.
what do you think, bro?
I'm gonna leave this podcast with this. All right, y'all. We're all gonna make mistakes, and it sucks, and it hits you in the gut when you make that mistake. But all you can do is just pick yourself back up and keep going further. Mistakes happen. It is what it is. We're human. I mean, if we were 100% right, we'd go back to being fucking robots. Just learn and move on. That's all it is. A mistake is a mistake. That's all it is. I mean, you learn. I mean, I'd rather learn. I used to live by. I'd rather have 1,000 regrets than one what if. And kind of go soft here, but when my dad passed away, I flipped that. I'd rather have that one regret than 1,000 what ifs.
You got stories.
Do what?
You share those. You enjoy those. We get to share these. Like my dad ain't here. I shared two stories about my dad today.
Oh,
They don't gotta be bad ones.
I could share you some stories about my dad. I need to
I'm
send
gonna
you
do a
guys.
lot of these, bro.
I need to
A
send you the
lot of
video.
these to go.
I need to send you guys the video about my dad. My dad and his driving. He was the worst. Get the fuck out of my way. Or he'd get on somebody's ass like, someone's bumper like that far.
Yeah.
My mom would be hitting that invisible button, the invisible brake. And there was one time we were driving down the road. I got in the conversation. I turned the camera on. Dad didn't know the camera was on. And I said something, and Dad go, I don't do that no more. I go, oh, okay. What about 2 days ago, Dad? I don't do that no more.
Yeah, I've changed over the last 2 days.
Okay, Dad. I mean, I shared the one with you guys last week about, my mom, taking her time getting out of the house. And my dad and I said, he goes, I don't know why she watches the Food Network anyway. She doesn't know how to cook.
All right, guys.
I'm pretty sure Mom popped in here and saw it. What?
Thank y'all for joining us today. But you
We'll
gotta
see
go
y'all tomorrow night.
now.
9 o'clock tomorrow night, right? Or 9:30?
We'll probably do 9 o'clock if Jeter's cool with tomorrow at 9, depending on what's going on. If not, then we'll just do something else another day. But
All right.
either way, everybody have a good weekend. Thank y'all for joining us today. The man with the hair ain't here, and us two bitches ain't got any. So we'll see you guys in our next show. Caleb,
Love you. Bye. See you, buddy.
see you later.